Today's Gospel reading speaks for itself. And I tempt you to say, remember the sermon I preached last week, and probably the week before, and the week before that. This story which Jesus tells is of great importance to us. Why do you think the priest passed by on the other side? If he had approached the man lying there wounded, there would have been blood. And if the priest had gone over and actually touched the man to give him some sort of comfort and support, according to Jewish law, he would have been unable to enter the temple or the synagogue or even to pray, because this was the Jewish law. The Levites also, had he gone over to the man, suppose the man was dead. If he touched him, he also would have been rendered unclean and unable to share with other Jews in worship or even in a meal. So they were both perfectly justified in saying, oh, perhaps somebody else will come and see. They weren't justified at all. We can be like the priest, Jewish priest, the rabbi, and say, my holiness is the most important thing. I will not make contact with the world. Or we can be like the Levite. I know all the laws of God, and I will not soil myself with the dead creatures of this world. Then came the Samaritan. As far as the Jews were concerned, the Samaritan was an out-and-out heathen, a foreigner, despised by every Jew. But it's his response which Jesus praises, because forgetting his own self, he went over to the man. The robbers could have been hiding anywhere close by to attack him as he went to the man, but he did not even think of himself. He saw only Christ lying there, wounded on the ground. Like I said last week, we don't see a man wounded and lying on the ground in need of help. We see Christ. Who then are we to pass by on the other side, just in case? Who are we to cherish our own holiness so much that we don't go and speak to the person sitting in the shop door? Who are we who think so much of rights and wrongs that we don't give because we think, oh no, it will all go on fags, booze, drugs, whatever. No, we don't make that judgment. We see Christ. If we actually saw him, that man or woman sitting in the shop doorway, wherever, fallen down on the road, if we could actually see that this was Christ giving us the opportunity to be blessed, would we walk by on the other side? Some of us might, hopefully not very many of us. But it's obvious, and Jesus says to the lawyers, what wonderful people, says to the lawyer, so which one do you think was right? And the lawyer says, well, I suppose he who showed us. And then the very command of Jesus, go and do likewise.